Ni hao, Manila! Ni hao, Manila! Welcome to another episode of Ni Hao Chats with me, your host, Valerie Tan. Since February is the love month, of course, we are talking about love and relationships between a Chinese and a Filipina. So to join us in today's episode here at Six Doors BBQ Buffet in Uptown Mall, BGC Taguig, are James and Annie. Ni hao!
Ni hao.
So first things first, how did you guys meet?
You first.
You first. Ladies first.
Ayun, same company po kami, same Chinese company. Then, translator in Togo. Yun po.
This was in 2019.
Yes po, 2019.
Around June,
June.
I remember.
So James, you were here working in the Philippines already for
Yeah.
a couple of months?
Almost 4 years.
4 years.
Since 2018.
20.
Yeah.
So who made the first move? True story, ah?
Me.
You,
I'm
oh,
going to be
wow.
honest. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I noticed her in the office. She's very hardworking. And of course, she's very beautiful and sexy. So there's one day I approached her, I chat her on Messenger. Yeah, because she just shared a story on Messenger. She posted a picture of her, but she did some adjustment, which makes her looks like her twin sister. So
Filters?
Mga filters.
Ah.
ganun.
yeah, so I asked her, "Is that your twin sister?" That's my first conversation with her.
So ikaw naman, Ami, when he messaged you, did you think right away, oops, nakatype ako nito, ah?
Hindi naman po agad. Lang, familiar lang po siya na, okay, kilala ko to kasi nakikita ko to sa company namin. Workmate ko to. Hello.
So the conversation started. So James, was there any hesitation at first? Because, of course, it's a different culture.
Yeah. No, I'm not that shy guy, and I know how to speak English, so I just
Ayun.
approach.
Yun na
Yeah,
lang din naging advantage niya.
I'm not that kind of shy person.
So how was your first date? How did it happen? From conversations, from chats, to first date?
Saan tayo
She have better memory than me. She can tell you the story.
Po, in-invite niya ako, sabi niya po kasi, when is your rest day? Then sabi ko, sa ganitong araw. Then in-invite niya po ako sa Mall of Asia sa MOA. Then nagulat na lang ako na bakit parang mas alam niya yung MOA than sa akin. Tapos sabi ko, marami ka na siguro nadala dito. Ayun po pala, yung nature ng work niya is tagabili lahat ng mga kailangan sa company. Ganun. Kaya parang kabisado niya yung lugar. Ayun.
Pero wala kang hesitation? Like, of course, I asked James, diba? He didn't have any hesitation with you because he could speak the language. But how about you? Okay lang ba that to date a Chinese? Were you like afraid also?
Okay lang naman po. Nung time na yon, ganun. Okay lang naman po. Kasi, before po kasi siya, marami pa po ako din na-meet. Pero, ayun nga po, na hanggang friends lang, ganun. Ayun po.
So James, how was the courtship like? How different is it courting a Filipina versus courting a Chinese?
I've been having good time with her because she's a very talkative person and she has very good personality. She likes to smile and yeah, we had a very good time in our dates.
What are your usual dates ba? Movies?
Ganun po.
Yeah,
Yun,
movies,
playing games in time zone.
Time zone.
Ganun.
Oh, time zone. Like, parang child at heart kayo.
Yung ganun po
I enjoy
nangyari.
playing there. There's basketball,
Bumalik,
there's different
bumalik.
game machines. Yeah, and we also have a walk in more seaside. Yeah, like that.
So
Yeah.
that's your similarities. Of course, any relationship also has challenges. What were the challenges for you guys?
For me, language is not the problem. I think the biggest challenge is the culture and the way of thinking.
Like
Because-
how? Could you explain?
Like using chopstick. I'm eating bare hands, right? Sabi niya, ew daw. sabi niya, after you go to CR, then you use your hand to eat. Then I said, why, what's wrong? We eat like that. Ganun. Tapos sabi niya, in China, you're not allowed to eat bare hands. And you also not allowed to put the chopstick in the rice, then, ano ba yun? Parang itutusok, bawal daw. O kaya, just put it like that lang. Ganun.
It's called dead people.
Ayun. Tapos lahat may dito, may pinaglalaban. Kumbaga, until hindi namin ma-reach yung
Compromise.
yon, ayun. Tapos ayun nga po, big talaga na difference is yung sa food po talaga. Kasi, more in vegetables, spices, ganyan. Kami, more in pork, mga ganun. Eh, ayaw niya ng pork, vegetarian kasi siya. Ganun.
And also about education of our kids. Yeah, we have
Kasi
two
now,
kids.
fast forward the guys, they already have kids.
Yeah, we have
they're already
one-
married, di ba?
Yes,
Have
Married,
kids,
and we
oo.
have one daughter, 1 year and 6 months almost. Yeah, and we also have one son. He's 6 years old. He's
Yung-
going to school now.
Yun yung anak ko po sa una. Yun.
So James, no, we know naman that Filipinos are very tight-knit family.
Yeah.
And for Chinese as well, diba? Chinese are also very tight-knit, they're also very close.
Yes.
What were your family's reaction that you're dating a non-Chinese? Because of course, diba, we have a perception that Chinese has to marry another Chinese.
Yeah. The first time they were happy, but also a little bit worried. They're happy because I've been single for so many years. They always wanted me to have a relationship, but when they know it's a foreigner, Filipina, they're a little bit worried because we're from different countries and it's far from our home. They're a bit worried. But I explained to them that I really love this girl. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. They just let me.
Oh, that's nice. They
They
supported
accept
you.
her.
Oh,
Yeah, they support me and this accept her, accept our child, our kids. I really want to say thank you to my parents. They are very open-minded and very acceptable to things, to people. Yeah.
That's very good to hear.
Yeah.
How about you, Ami? Reaction naman of your family and of course your son.
Ay, ano po, yung both parents ko po is wala na. Ayun.
Okay.
Eh, sa family ko naman po, as normal lang po kasi marami na rin sila nakikita na Chinese couple, yun. Okay lang naman po. Tapos ayun, lagi lang nilang tinatanong, okay ba si, yung first child ko sa kanya. Eh, ayun nga, mas okay sila ang dalawa kaysa kami ng mismo anak. Mas close sila,
Wow.
ganun. Ayun, then tinuturuan niya ng mga Chinese.
Okay, how to say I like you in Chinese?
我喜欢你。
Hirap na siyang mag-Tagalog sa ngayon.
Magaling na siya mag-English and Chinese. Wow!
Yun na
Wow!
po siya. Parang mas yung future nung panganay ko is napaganda talaga nung nasa kanya na. Ganun.
So you're already dating for several months. How did you know that she was the one and vice versa?
As I said, she's very talkative and have very good personality, and she also very beautiful. She's the kind of girl I want my future wife to be. Yeah, and after we have several dates, I know her more. I know she's the girl. She's the one. Yeah, she's the one.
Ikaw na, Ami. Ikaw na. How about you? How did you know that he was the one?
Nakita niya po yung anak ko sa social media account ko na pinopost ko. Sabi niya, sino ba yan? Sabi niya, is your brother? Ganyan. Tapos sabi ko, no, he's my son. Tapos ayun na. Then after nun, sinabi ko sa kanya na may anak ako, ganyan. Kasi nagtataka siya na akala niya yung money na, yung salary ko is akin lang. Then, ayun po. Then, sabi ko, yun, may sinusuportahan ako, ganyan. Tapos, tinanggap niya. Nasabi niya, sige, kunin mo. Ako magiging papa niya. Ayun.
Wow.
Doon ko na siya talaga na, sabi ko, ay, eto na to.
That he was very serious with you,
Yun, kasi kahit ultimo yung anak ko sa una,
Yes.
tinanggap eh. Ayun, doon na po.
Kiss, de, joke. Wala bang mga glass dito, tapos let's tap the glass. So fast forward now that you're married, di ba? You're married and you got married in the pandemic.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, so it's like 24/7 with each other. Of course, the good and the bad will also be highlighted.
Opo.
So how was the relationship and the marriage during the past 2 years?
We argue a lot.
Because of cultural difference.
Yeah.
Ganun po.
Different mindset.
How do you reach a compromise?
Sometimes I compromise first, sometimes she compromise first.
Salitan.
May experience ka ba
Compromise
yung-
to each other.
Yeah.
We have to. If you want to keep the relationship keep going, we have to compromise to each other.
Ganun.
And of course, now you mentioned you have a wonderful baby daughter,
Yeah.
Erin,
Yes.
who's also a social media celebrity already. Tell us more about Erin.
So I feel very blessed to have a cute daughter like that.
Yes.
And my family also, they love my daughter very
Gusto niya
much.
po lalaki. Kaso ayun. You
Because
like
in-
boy, right? But
Yeah, I
One
hope-
more! Who knows, right? It's not
I
hard, who
hope-
knows?
I hope it's a boy because in the first checkup, the daughter,
mali yung ultrasound.
Sabi nila lalaki.
the daughter miss.
Tapos umbilical cord pala yung nakaganon.
Okay. So you were surprised when it came out as a girl?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Lahat po ng mga damit niya,
Pang babae, oh my God.
Pang
Ay, lalaki.
lalaki. Ayun.
Because I already think of his name. We call
Dylan.
Dylan. But it turns out to be a daughter. Then she gave her name, Erin.
Airy.
So how do you guys plan to raise your kids? The more of the Chinese, the Filipino? What kind of balance is that?
Lahat.
Yeah, mixed.
Ayun, medyo
want them-
may hard time lang yung panganay. Pero nakakaya niya na.
We want her to learn different language, our language and their language, our culture and their culture.
Yeah.
And I hope she can be the bridge connection between the two countries.
China, Philippines.
Yeah.
So James, what do you like most about the Filipino culture based on your experience with Annie?
The people. The people are so nice, so friendly, and also the food. I like the food here. There's a lot of choice. Manasa, local food like chowking. What else? The pizza, Greenwich. I like them. I like all of them. And
Weather.
Yeah, weather. Yeah, I like the weather here
Ayaw
very
niya
much.
ng malamig eh.
Because in China we have 4 seasons. In winter it's so cold, and in summer it's so hot. But here, the whole year is like same
Steady,
temperature,
like, yeah.
steady. Yeah, I just need to buy some shirts. I can wear it for the whole year. Yeah, also weather.
How about you, Ami? What do you like most about the Chinese culture?
Ayun po, kapag kada may mga occasion sila, ganyan talagang nagsasama-sama yung mga family, tas yung tradition nila na ganito dapat, na ganyan. Marami po kasi tradition sila na magugustuhan po talaga ng kahit sino. Tapos ayun po na kapag sa kanila, ang responsibilidad talaga magtrabaho is lalaki. Ganun. Pero kung gusto mo magtrabaho, okay lang din naman sa kanila.
Because she hasn't been to China, and we're planning to go back to China maybe after 2 or 3 months. I'm planning to take her to different places to experience, to see the different views, try different food. Yeah.
So you've been together since 2019, so that's around 3 years already. Any message to your wife? Can you say it in Tagalog? Message to your wife?
I learned a
Bukoy.
little bit. No, I learned a little bit. Mahal kita. Ganda mo? Ang ganda mo?
How about you, Ami? Any message to James in Mandarin, ha?
James, 谢谢，因为你对我很好。
And what?
啊，
How say I love you in Chinese?
我爱你。
Yes! Kiss naman dyan. Di ba kiss?
Please.
Yay!
It's good that she still remember.
Alright, di ba? Baka nga mamaya, di ba, may mag-ano na project na for a baby boy. Who knows? But of course, before we say goodbye to our viewers, any advice to our viewers who are also thinking of entering a Filipino-Chinese relationship or who are already in one?
First, the language. If you have a language barrier, learn each other's language. and also compromise. Sometimes when there's conflict, you have to compromise to each other. Yeah, that's my advice.
Sa akin po, lagi lang pong mag-usap, yung ano lang talaga, yung communication lagi. Kasi, ayun nga, dahil sa language barrier, nagkakaroon ng conflict, pero kapag pinag-usapan naman yan, ganun, tsaka accept both culture, ganun, na, yun, magiging okay naman po siya. Sasuccess naman, ganun.
Two
In the
C's,
end,
no?
yeah.
Communication and compromise. Ami, anong message mo sa kanya?
Ayun, magpakabait ka lang. Always obey me. So, I will obey you as well. Ganyan. Yun lang.
Alam mo, may perception tayo that Chinese are not as expressive or emotional, but James is obviously an exception.
Nanginginig pa nga po eh.
Thank you so much. Alam mo, nakaka-inspire kayo.
Thank you so much.
You inspire a lot of Filipinos and Chinese out there watching that it is possible and a Filipino-Chinese relationship can be a success. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Of course, invite them to follow your socials.
Yung papa.
Yeah, kindly follow my TikTok. My TikTok is Chinese Teacher James.
Ako po bebang lang, puro lang mga about sa Chinese and Filipino couple na mga istorya ganun. Basta, bebang lang po yun. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And of course, follow our social media, Ni Hao Manila, on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us today, of course, with James and Annie. See you guys next time. Ni Hao Manila!
Ni hao.